The one thing about this place, people are so friendly. I haven't met a grouch yet. They're just great people. They're happy.
We've been here a little over 3 years, and we feel like they're not just people, neighbors, they're our friends. We have friends throughout this community. We enjoy spending time with them.
So I think Covenant Village is a place where residents come together as one community and staff. It's a very active, vibrant place where residents live, we fellowship with one another. Residents care about one another. I think really the overall feel that we have being together is just understanding residents' needs, concerns that they have, and being able to meet those needs.
So Covenant Retirement Communities really was birthed out of a vision from the Evangelical Covenant Church in 1886. And they opened the Home of Mercy. And it was in the city of Chicago. Covenant Retirement Communities today has grown to the 15 communities that it is. And one of the commitments that was made many, many years ago is that Covenant Retirement Communities would have a retirement community in every conference of the Evangelical Covenant Church. And so as individuals move in and they look at the financial security of that individual community, well, that's extremely important. They also have the assurance that they have a backup from the larger organization in the event of access to funds to do new development, or in the event that that community would be challenged financially. They know that their investment in Covenant Retirement Communities is safe.
So I think really having that solid support of other communities across the country where we can work together, we can brainstorm, we look at best practices of what works for other communities and how we can implement that here for our residents, for our team members. I think they lead and bring that support and expertise to the campus level, and we wouldn't be able to be here without our corporate office and the other Covenant communities that we have. Covenant Village opened its doors back in 1996. We opened with the building we're in right now, which is our Village Center, which opened with 115 residential homes. And then we had 65 on our outer edge of our property of garden homes, so patio and duplex homes that we have. And then we've grown since then. So in 2001, we added another residential apartment building, Mountain View, 33 apartments, which opened in 2001. And then we continued to grow, seeing the need in our greater community here in Westminster and the Denver metro area. Covenant Village was booming, and so we added a new apartment building. Alpine Vista opened in 2006 with an additional 26 residential apartments. As of today, we have 390 residents that live across our entire campus here of all levels of care. And then our team members that we have here at Covenant Village, we roughly have 180 employees here on our campus serving those 390 residents that live here.
It's good because there's a bus out here, it's close to good shopping. For me, my doctor, dentist, optician, everybody is maybe within 2 or 3 miles. It's a very good location.
Oh, for Pete's sake. We're looking at Rocky Mountain National Park for the most part. We can see almost all the way to Wyoming, and we can see Longspeak, and it is so beautiful.
We're in a great area, we've got hundreds of miles of walking trails and bicycle trails just right off of our campus. We're minutes from downtown Westminster, either driving or walking distance to many restaurants. The Flatirons Mall is only 10 minutes from here. And we're conveniently located for our residents. If there ever is a health need, we're about 8 miles in any direction to the largest hospitals in our Denver metro area that we have near and dear to us here at Covenant Village.
We have a wonderful chef. We have terrific food, and I like to cook. And as Elaine mentioned, we cook for 4 homeless groups, and it's something that we enjoy doing. But I don't cook it anymore at home. I mean, we're going out, we're going downstairs, and not only because the food is good, but because it's our company is there, our friends are there. We go to, not only do we play sports like bocce on Mondays and Wii bowling during the bowling season, and but we go to the Rockies games once a month. They have a trip out to the Rockies. They have trips that are regularly scheduled to the Botanic Gardens, to the Art Museum, and we sign up for all of these trips because they're so enjoyable.
It's so relaxing. I mean, it's just, we have no real big weights on our shoulders because everything is taken care of.
I think it's helpful to know that, and when we moved in I was a little concerned because I said, what if we run out of money? And they say, well, I've never kicked anybody out yet, so I thought, well, we're in.
So Inspired to Serve was set up for all of our team members to provide and have a consistent framework of customer service, and that we share one common purpose, which is to create joy and peace of mind for residents and their families by providing a better way of life, which follows suit with our faith-based aspect in our mission statement, which is to love and serve God and one another, to be able to do that. So Inspired to Serve is just one way that we can go out of our way to hopefully provide that exceptional service to our residents in every interaction that we have.
I was brought up with good work ethic, always give 110%. I want to do a good job. I want to make people happy. Like when they move in, I just want to be there to help the family and family members and the residents.
Actually, my wait staff will go to the table. Sometimes they're holding hands together and talking to each other. And so it's really kind of warm feeling that I witnessed.
I love that in relating with our folks here. The stories they have to tell, the experiences they've had, the things they've seen changed, the wisdom they have to offer. You know, I think we're remiss if we don't, any of us, whether we work in a community like this or not, we're remiss if we're not learning from those who are more experienced than us.
So it's a place that I think makes you comfortable so you don't worry too much, and I think that has something to do with longevity. So if you want to live a long time, you come here.
Well, I think that sooner rather than later would be my advice. We were in our early 70s. I think I would prefer to have been maybe a couple years younger than that to move in, because there's so much to do, and it's nice to feel up to doing these things.
I would tell them that from talking to the people that have been here for even 20 years since the beginning, and I ask them, are you still happy? They say, oh yes. I wouldn't want to live any place else.
Residents go out of their way to welcome, family members, prospects coming in, other residents. So it's truly a tremendous atmosphere when you come in. It's a warm, welcoming environment that you have, and I think you don't have that anywhere else other than here at Covenant Village of Colorado.